What's good, everybody? It's your boy JD, back with another NBA 2K24 build video for you all. And in my last build video, I brought you guys kind of a balanced center that could do a little bit of everything. It could finish under the hoop, it could shoot a little bit from the outside, and a lot of you guys were asking me to create like an outside center or like a stretch type of build, and I think I might have found what could be the best stretch type build in the game. This thing literally has gold and Hall of Fame shooting badges. It has some nasty badges that you can work with in the post. It has really nice finishing. You can dribble a little bit on this build, and it has elite defense as well. Let's head over to the builder and check it out. Alright, so here we are on the builder. We're going to put together this stretch 4, 5, depending on if you're playing park or rec or prem, whatever you want to do with this. Let's put this build together here. Now we're going to create our own. Handness doesn't matter. I always go right-handed with mine. Jersey number doesn't matter. We're just going to give 41. It's kind of a Dirk-esque maybe type build, so we're going to go 41 on this one. Now I'm going to put mine at power forward, and for the height, I'm going 6'11". Now you can go 6'10" too as well if you want to be a little faster, maybe have a little more ball handle or whatever. But for this particular build, I'm going 6'11" on mine. I'm taking the weight down to 217 because I want to be quick with this build. I want to be able to move around. It's not a big bruising like inside. You know, it's not made to play center necessarily. You know, it can handle its own obviously if you're playing park for sure. But in the rec, it's kind of more of like a power forward type build. You know, like I said, more of a stretch shooter type build. And then for the wingspan, we're going to go 7 foot on the wingspan. And the reason being is to get that 85 3 ball and the 93 midi on there. So 6'11", 217 with a 7 foot wingspan. Now for the attributes, we're going to start down here on the bottom because I feel like a lot of your physicals are tied into so many of the different badges that if you wait and upgrade these last, you don't really see all the badges and everything come to fruition. So we're going to start here with the stamina. We're going to take this all the way up to 95. That's going to end up giving us the gold workhorse when we upgrade a few things here. For the vertical, we're going to go 80 on our vertical. That's going to give us a real nice chase down block. That's going to help out with rebounding and everything as well. 74 on the strength. And the reason we go 74 is that's going to give us the bronze bulldozer. You're still going to have bronze brick wall and some other stuff on here as well. But 74 still gives you the bronze bulldozer, so even if you're trying to get to the rim a little bit, it's definitely going to help you out with that. For the acceleration, we're going to take this up to a 66. And then we're going to max out the speed at a 75. So down here for the physicals, that's 75 on the speed, 66 on the acceleration, 74 on the strength, 80 on the vertical, and then 95 on the stamina. So let's start putting this thing together here. We're going to start up here with the finishing. Now each one of these attributes has a specific, you know, I put these attributes together for a specific reason, mainly tied to badges and different animations and different things like that. So starting with the close shot, we're going to take this up to a 68, which is going to get you bronze masher. It's also going to get you fearless finisher and everything, and that's going to go up a little bit higher as we upgrade some of this other stuff. But we're going to go 68 on the close shot. Now for the driving layup, I'm taking this all the way up to an 80. I believe 78 will get you access to the the Jokic layup package, which has some nasty floaters in here. If you've been using the floaters at all in NBA 2K24, you know how broken they are and how effective they are. So 78 I think gets you the Jokic layup package, which is very effective. But I'm going 80 on mine to get that Hall of Fame Pro Touch. It also gives you silver slithery finisher as well. So 2 really nice badges to have, especially if you're doing floaters down the lane and everything. Slithery is going to help you avoid contact getting in the lane as you're going towards the hoop. And then obviously having that Hall of Fame Pro Touch when you turn on that meter, it's going to give you a little bit of a boost there as well. So 80 on the driving layup. Driving dunk, we're going to go up to 75. Just like I talked about on a couple of my previous builds, 75 will give you access to some nice dunk packages. If you're not looking to have like driving contact dunks and everything like that, 75 is a really nice kind of a sweet spot to hit if you're looking for, I know on some smaller builds it'll get you like the athletics off 1, but even with some of the big man builds it'll help you get some different reverses, some different tomahawks, different things like that. So again, 75, real nice. You're going to be able to finish if you're driving to the hoop. Standing dunk, we're actually going to leave it right here at 55, partially because as you take up some other attributes, mainly being your vertical, your standing dunk is going to go high, and with a 45 standing dunk, you will have your all your under basket dunk packages and everything like that. So this build isn't made for mashing down low and getting contact dunks and anything like that, but if you catch it down low, you're going to have all those big man animations, so you are going to be able to finish under the hoop just fine with this build, trust me. Last but not least, on the finishing, we're going to take that post control all the way up to an 85. You're going to be able to do some damage on this thing. 85 is going to give you silver unpluckable. When we upgrade some of the shooting stuff here, you'll see some of the other badges you get, but you see down below you get gold drop stepper, gold post spin technician, you know, you can get the hook specialist, dream shake, different things like that. Just, it's going to be a really nice threat, even though, like I said, it's not a masher build, like a 2-3 and you're spotting up at the free throw line. You're going to be able to, you know, do some post fades like that. You're going to be able to move around and do some different things with that, so that's why we're going 85 on the post control. The other thing that's going to make what I just talked about really glitchy is we're going to max this mid-range out. We're going 93 on our mid-range. Reason being for that, I'm going to put this up here first to an 85 on the 3-ball. So when you put these things together, you can see all of the different gold and Hall of Fame shooting badges we get. You know, I know if you've seen a lot of the guard builds, you're seeing these guards with like the 98 mid-range. That's because mid-range is less expensive to upgrade than your 3-ball is, but it also gives you access to so many of these different shooting badges. You can see if I were to take this down to, you know, like a 70, you know, if I just upgraded my 3-ball like this, you see there's some gold badges, you know, some silver badges and some bronze mixed in there. But when I take that mid-range up to a 93, look at all that purple and gold that you get for shooting badges. You get Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame post fade phenom, you know, having the combination of the 93 mid-range and the 85 post control. You're getting Hall of Fame open looks, Hall of Fame midi magician, you're getting gold green machine, gold deadeye, gold blinders, and this is all at 611. So this is why upgrading the mid-range, the post control, and the 3-ball in this build is also very important, and that's why I think this is probably one of the best stretched builds that's out there right now. Now lastly, down to the free throw. You're going to have some extra points to play around with on this. I'm going to go a minimum of 71. For mine, I just put a few extra points because I really couldn't find anywhere else to put them to unlock any additional badges or anything like that on free throw. So I went with a 75 free throw on this. So 93 on the mid-range, 85 on the 3-ball, and 75 on the free throw. Moving down to the playmaking, we're going to go 77 on the pass accuracy. And the reason for that being is at 75 is kind of what, you know, a lot of people rock, and you could most certainly rock 75 if you wanted to, especially if you're just going to be playing a lot of like big man in the park on this. You could even get away with it being power forward, you know, in the rec or whatever, but I'm taking it up to 77 just to get access to that bronze needle threader, because when you are grabbing rebounds and you are swinging that ball around, having that bronze needle threader does help making some of those tighter passes. So 77 on the pass accuracy. We're going 70 on the ball handle. And then lastly, down here, the speed with ball, we're taking this up to a 66, which you can see at the bottom just gives you the silver triple strike. So if you're somebody who likes to play out of the jab steps and out of the triple threat, you're going to get the silver triple strike badge. You can see you're going to get the Hall of Fame big driver, which is going to help with the blow-bys as you're attacking close to the basket. Again, once you get in close to the basket, you're going to have that nice driving dunk, good standing dunk. You're also going to have that really high layup for doing in floaters and different, you know, Euro steps, other different crazy things like you want to do with the driving layup. And then with that speed with ball again, you know, 66 on a big man and 70 with the ball handle. You're going to get access to a lot of pro dribble animations too. So you are going to be able to dribble a little bit on this build, which I think is kind of why I would refer to it as like a KD type of build, because you are going to be able to dribble a little bit. You're going to have that crazy mid-range, the crazy shooting, still going to have pretty decent finishing. And as you're going to see down here, we're going to not forget about the defense at all. This build's going to have very nice solid defense. So just to wrap up the playmaking one more time, 77 on the passing, 70 on the ball handle, and 66 on the speed with ball. So lastly, moving down to the defense, we're going 82 on the interior defense. Now this might be a little bit of overkill for you, but you need the 82 interior defense to go along with the 95 stamina, as you can see, to get that gold workhorse. So we're going 82 on the interior. If you're playing the big in the park, or you're playing even the power forward in the rec, you know, you're obviously going to end up having to guard on the inside a little bit, so that 82 interior will be no slouch at all for you. Moving down here, the perimeter defense is not going to be spectacular. I'm only taking this up to a 58, and you can see that's just high enough to get bronze off-ball pest. That'll just help with getting some of them bumps, you know, helping with the backdoor cuts and different things like that. You know, just trying to get a little bump on them players as they're trying to get to the hoop. So 58 on the perimeter. Steal again here, not going to be anything too wild on this build. You're going to be 6'11 with, you know, medium to short arms. So we're just going 60, which is the minimum to get the bronze interceptor on our steal. Block, now I'm taking the block up to an 87. Originally when I started making this build, I thought about going 92 on this, and if you watch my other my original build video that I have on my 6'9", I have a 92 block on that, and since I switched it from an 87 to a 92, I don't notice a huge difference. I mean, I was getting a lot of nice chase down blocks and a lot of just blocks at the hoop in general with an 87. So I'm thinking on this build, just capping it out at an 87 will be really solid. And also by doing that, it allowed me to open up so many different other opportunities with the mid-range shot and the post control and different things like that. So that's what we're going to do here, 87 on the block. Offensive rebound, now you're definitely not going to be a force here. You're going to have a little bit of offensive rebound, but nothing too crazy. We're only going 48 on the offensive rebound. Now as a stretch, you're going to be working the perimeter quite a bit, so you're not going to be, you know, down low mashing, trying to grab boards on the offensive side of things. Leave that to your center if you're playing rec and stuff like that. So just enough to kind of get the job done. And then lastly, the defensive rebounding, taken up to what should be an 83 once I figure out what I messed up here. Let's see. Should work out to be an 83. Actually, there it is right there. I'm going to take the acceleration to 65, so that's my bad. And that gives us the 83, which will then give us access to the silver Boxel Beast, silver Pogo Stick, and then the silver Rebound Chaser as well. So 83 on the defensive rebound, 65 on the acceleration. That was my bad on that one. So just kind of recapping the defense, like I said, we didn't really, you know, skimp out of here at all. You're getting an 82 interior, you're getting silver anchor, you're getting bronze post lockdown, and you're getting gold workhorse. On the perimeter, you're going to 58. You're going to get the bronze off-ball pest, bronze interceptor with a 60 steal. Like I said, you're going to get the silver anchor and the gold chase down with having that 87 block and that 80 vertical. And then 83 on the defensive rebound to get you these silver rebound chasers. So as you look at this, all in all, a nice, really solid build. You know, great stretch type build. Going to be able to dominate. Obviously shooting outside with that 85 3 ball, 93 midi, 85 post control. You're going to be able to do some damage in the mid range, whether it be with fades or the post fades. You know, just doing some of that type of stuff. You're going to be able to dribble and move a little bit, having that 70 ball handle. And then, like I said, getting to the hoop, that you have the 80 layup, you have the 75 driving dunk. You know, for getting to the hoop and being able to finish, and then obviously the 55 standing dunk. If you are cutting to the hoop, you catch it down low. You're going to have all of the big man animations. You're not going to have big man contact dunks, but you will have the under basket animations to be able to finish nice around the rim. So as we kind of, you know, finish this build up here, looks what we have shades of. We get Kevin Durant, Andre Kirilenko, and Karl Anthony Towns. Pretty nice solid combination there. It gives you a 3-level threat. Now let me know what you think about this. You know, as far as being a stretch build, like I said, you could go 6'10 if you want, move a little bit of the attributes around, have a little bit higher ball handle, be a little bit faster. You know, if you wanted to do different things like that. For me personally, I think this is what I would go with. But that's really all I have. I appreciate you guys for sticking around and watching this video. I hope you like the build. I hope you like the things that we've been doing on the channel so far. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been given. I'm going to leave cards right here for the few builds that I've got posted so far, and then all of the face creations I've done to date, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.